This problem is going to be demonstrating how to complete the adjustments and figure out the income tax for a corporation. Remember, when we make financial statements, we always do the worksheet first. The instructions say it's for Donovan Lumber Company's worksheet. For the current year ended December 31, record the adjustments on the worksheet using the following information. Do not total the adjustments column. So we're going to use this information to complete the worksheet adjustments column. The first one, accrued interest income, we're going to actually just use that number, and we're going to use interest receivable will be a debit for $315, and interest income, it's at the bottom I think, will be a credit. Uncollectible accounts expense estimated 1% of sales on account. Sales on account for the year were $685,000. So this says 1% of sales. So we'll take this times 1%. So that would be 6850, right? Because we'll just move the decimal over too. And we'll debit our uncollectibles, which is down at the bottom. Merchandise inventory. Now these are what should be moved to the balance sheet side, because this is actually what we have in each of these three accounts. So we'll have to subtract to get the balance on that from the what is in your trial balance columns. So let's see here. Look, we're going to have we're going to have to debit, aren't we? I'm going to use my phone to calculate it. $81,284.50 minus this merchandise inventory, $78,858. So it's $24,2650, and that'll be a debit because this one is smaller. And we will credit income summary. In our supplies inventory, this is what it should be. And this is what it is. I'm going to use my phone again. So we have 49,8770 minus 1847.50. That gives us 3140.20. So that will be a credit because it got smaller. And then supplies expense. Our insurance was $89.48. And we'll take away the $41.80, $47.68, and that will be a credit. We'll debit insurance expense down here. And then these next three, we just use the number. Accumulated depreciation expense. So let's find office equipment, $31.28. Over here. And then it's depreciation expense down here. Office equipment, went too far. Be a debit. $33.89 is store equipment. Look up here. And the last one is accrued interest expense is $300. So that's interest payable because we're going to have to pay it. Will be a credit. And interest expense will be a debit. 300. So that is instruction number 1. I'm going to stop this one now, and the next screencast I'll demonstrate how to figure out the tax, how to calculate the tax.